Hey folks, welcome back to the channel, HappyCattyCrypto here. So let's dive into a video on Lunar Classic Circulating Supply, what we know about the circulating supply, how things have transpired since the minting, and where we are now. And what we're going to start doing, we're going to start doing a video once a day, probably on this channel and on the Lunar Classic Let It Burn channel on the circulating supply. And we're going to start monitoring it from today, okay? So as far as we know, from what we know, and this was an official announcement made by TFL at some point, that there was around 7.9 trillion coins minted. Now this is different across the board depending on where you get your source from. Some sources say it was 7 trillion coins, some say it was 6.9 trillion coins, and a lot of people say it was 7.9 trillion coins. The matter of the fact is, at some point it has been put out as public information that it was around 7.9 trillion coins. The question is, and everybody forgets to ask this, is who reduced the circulating supply during the capitulation event? When it hit zero, we all got locked out. Suddenly 1 trillion coins disappeared from the market. And this is very suspicious because it has really gone under the radar, in my opinion. No one's really, they don't talk about it. It's like I said, everybody's more concerned about reducing the supply as to actually what's transpired around the circulating supply during all of the capitulation events and now unfolding to where we are now. And a lot of people, I'll jump off the screen folks, very sorry. And now a lot of people will be like, well, there's coins being added to the circulating supply. They're still minting. We have had it confirmed, folks, that there is no minting whatsoever, one little bit. It's been shut off. It's confirmed as shut off through Do Kwon, and I can also confirm that it is shut off through the Terror Rebels because they know that it has been shut off and that we need to be very careful as to not ever turn that back on, because that would be fatal for everybody, as anybody knows. And that's not to say that we're at risk of turning it back on, but what I'm explaining to you there is that things take time to avoid and make sure situations like this do not arise. So moving over really to the circulating supply itself, like I said, a lot of people will use the whole, oh, well, they're adding coins to the circulating supply. Why do coins keep getting added? Why is it not going down? We're burning coins. And remember, we are really at the start of this. We're in the start of the events. The way things have been transpiring, we really are just in a huge transition phase of getting that governance back online. So as you can see here, what we're going to do is start paying attention to more of the total supply, but we will pay a lot of attention to the circulating supply. So there you go, folks. This is the supply. We'll always go back to the previous video that we've done the day before, and we will monitor this. And we'll keep up to date with it, and we'll make sure that people know and people understand that when staking gets enabled, you're going to see a buttload of coins, excuse my French, pretty much a buttload of coins go out of the circulating supply, because we just don't have staking at the moment. And like I've said to everyone before, staking removes coins from the circulating supply, and then when they get unstaked, they add back into the circulating supply. Okay, folks? When we burn coins, they're removed from the circulating supply and the total supply, but not the max supply. So always keep that in mind. It's very important. And yeah, I just want to put it out there as well that there's so much misinformation going around about Lunar Classic to $1 in 24 hours and all sorts of crazy assumptions like this. People coming out with news about the burn taxes getting implemented within the next 12 hours. I've seen that one quite frequently. And what I can say to you folks on YouTube is there's a big meeting tomorrow. There's going to be a few things discussed. I've mentioned the roadmap to you folks in the previous video, so you do know about this meeting. If you don't, go back in the videos, have a look, and you will find out about this meeting. And there's going to be a lot of things discussed, like I said, the roadmap and so on and so forth. But yeah, we just really need to make sure we're standing together, standing strong, and getting our point across as a community. It's very important that we always stand strong, stay undivided, and don't allow misinformation to take hold of your emotion, because that's really, really bad. And these YouTubers do these kind of things because the matter of the fact is, it's money for them, okay? So imagine they get paid what's called an RPM, and it's pretty much your rates per mile. And that's how they get paid. They get paid per view, and the easier it is to grab people in and grab their attention, the more money they make. They don't moderate their comments. They allow scam to run rampant. They normally plagiarize a lot of different people's work, and they really don't actually do any length work whatsoever, but read news articles to you and then word other people's work, like I've been saying. So yeah, really do stay safe out there. Don't be misinformed. I'm always informing everybody of what all the devs are up to in the Terra Rebels Discord group, and any updates that I feel like you folks need to know. I will always keep you up to date no matter what happens. I'm here for you folks, I'm here for the community, and I'm here to best serve your intentions and how you want the channels governed, and also the governance governed. And like I keep saying, we're always going to have to keep voting on these proposals and these parameter changes, these text proposals. It's part of governing a coin, folks. And a lot of people are saying, well, it's community owned now. Why can't we do this? Why can't we do that? Well, exactly. We get the staking back, the governance goes back online, fully community owned, and then we can actually start really getting things moving. And remember, folks, 3568 and 4095 are going to get implemented together because they're both text proposals, okay? So we'll be rolling out a little bit more information tomorrow, so stay tuned tomorrow. It's going to be a big day really for things transpiring, and I'll be updating you folks and keeping transparency key, because that's what you folks want, that's what I want, and that's what we're all about here at HappyCattyCrypto, being transparent and sticking by the facts where and whenever we can. So folks, stay safe out there. Beware of doppelgangers, scammers, anyone pretending to be me. They're not me, as you know. So yeah, anyone posting WhatsApp numbers, anything like that, you can hit us up in a Telegram group. We have a broadcast system. If you don't want to be part of the group chat and just want the updates, that's there for you. If you haven't subscribed here, I never really say these sort of things in my videos, because I know if people are interested in my content, they will just subscribe themselves. But if you're not subscribed here, consider subscribing. Consider subscribing to the Lunar Classic Let It Burn channel. Consider supporting that. It's really close to getting monetized, and it's 2 weeks old today. And yeah, it's going swimmingly over there. And like I said, that will burn forever. HCC will burn the first 3 months of its revenue, which in my opinion is quite a lot. I know it may not seem like a lot to most people, but to me, it's quite a lot. Like I say, I've dedicated my first 3 months revenue to the channel, and 3 months is a long time that I will go without any pay or comeuppance for anything. So like I said, I'm just here for you folks and your best intentions. And if you haven't watched the update on the Lunar Classic Let It Burn channel, I'm currently in talks with someone that I know who does a lot of charity work, and we're currently looking at doing a charity event for Lunar Classic in my local area. And all the proceeds will be donated, and they will all be bought. It will all be used to buy Lunar Classic and burn it. And this is awesome. It's totally legal. We're totally allowed to do it. And yeah, I just feel like there's a lot of people out there who will probably want to help. And like I said, it'll be a charity event. We won't be going for anybody that's a Lunar Classic holder or anything like that. It will be a totally charitable event. Okay, folks? And it will be in my local area too. And I've got a lot of connections in my local area. I know a lot of good people with a lot of goodwill, a lot of good faith, and I have no doubt they'll be more than happy to help. So yeah, stay tuned for that one, folks, and stay safe out there, and I'll catch you in the next one.